Hi there, friends. So yes, I was actually thinking for the last couple of days of a fun project to make with my seniors, our local senior center. I do crafts with them once a week. So I was thinking about something fun for Valentine's Day and one of my favorite go-to projects. So these 3 envelopes were one of the very first videos I ever did on my channel. These little fabric and lace envelopes. Love them. I will put this video at the end if you want to check it out. And these crumb fabric envelopes, lots of fun. So I was thinking about, I'm going to be making some envelopes with them. So I'm going to have them make some envelopes. So these are just regular brown craft envelopes. If you you don't have a craft envelope, you could just take one of your regular white envelopes and one 12 by 12 inch piece of paper. You could just trace them and then cut them out and do them this way. And actually, if you're making multiples, this way is a great way to do it. Okay, so the hardest part of this project is trying to get this part of the envelope off, right? And it's actually not too hard. You can take a letter opener. I just kind of rip it open. And we're not worried about this full part. We're just going to leave it like that. So I have 2 pieces of fabric. I have my little hearts and I have my flannel for the inside. So since I'm using scraps, I have to do a little piecing, but we're not going to see this anyway. So I'm going to take my fabric's right sides together and I'm going to use the envelope as my template. So I'm literally just going to sew right exactly around, and I'm going to leave the bottom part of the envelope open. Okay, so now that we have our fabric all sewn together, we're going to take our envelope and we're going to insert it into our fabric here. Get it all nice and situated. Let it settle. And now this bottom part here, I left open a little bit because this part is easy because when you're folding it in, it'll just rest right on to the paper. And this here, you could just fold over to meet that. And then we're going to go ahead and just clip. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead and clip it. We're going to make sure that this corner comes in, because this little part right here the corner can get a little tricky here. So we're going to fold that over so it's nice. And then we're going to do the same for the other side. I'm going to fix this here. And then we are good. All right, so we're going to give a stitch all the way around. This is going to be an 1/8 of an inch top stitch all the way around. Okay, so we've sewn all the way around, 1/8 of an inch. So now following the fold of the original envelope, we're going to just fold our envelope from the original fold. And how cute is that, right? So now we're going to add some Velcro, and this is the time to do it, right? So we are just going to, this is probably 1 1/4 inch Velcro. So I'm just going to I'm going to just pin this on here real quick. And then I'm just going to make a little mark here. To where my Velcro is going to be. Just a little mark. And now sew in our Velcro, the top and bottom, and then I'll be back. Did you guys like my super fancy explanation about how to add Velcro? I just try not to make these projects way too technical. I just like to make these so you can have fun, and I mean, you'll know, right, how adorable. So now what we're going to do, now that we have our Velcro on, is we're going to sew down each side. And we're going to backstitch up here. Okay, we've sewn down the side, added a really super fun little vintage button. These are adorable. Great for gift cards. So I know my seniors, a lot of them, they like to give their grandchildren like cash or gift cards. So these are perfect projects for them. But I have more bonus ideas, so hold on.